Cool. Hi, I'm Dwayne, and I get to write code every day for the good folks at Capco. We're pretty much like a financial institution and services company, consulting agency, so get to write some pretty cool things. And this came out all weird, but that was supposed to be like a picture of me holding Bitmoji, but that's fine. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I want to do a quick demo, because if this fails, then we'll just end this really quick. So, all right, so I'm going to take a picture of you guys real quick. Nice. And I'm going to post this to my Instagram. All right. Okay. Give me a hashtag so that we know this is real, that like this is live. Orlando Cloud. That's right. Orlando Cloud. Next. Someone? All right. Cool. And this way I get entered into the raffle also. It's great. All right. Crowd. DevFest Florida. Thank you. Thank you. That's why I like crowd of participation here. All right. Now. Okay. All right. Now I'm showing that. Great. So that is posting to my Instagram right now. So the thing that I built is kind of like I'm not big on social media, so what I have is I made like a Twitter bot that goes to my latest Instagram post, pulls that, runs it through Azure's Cloud Vision API, and then tweets what it thinks it saw in the picture. So what we're doing now is that it's actually going to right there. So it went to my Instagram, went to the latest post, pulled up the latest post, and then kind of just brought it back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to hit tweet. And so magic is happening. So it's kind of cool. I like Giphy. So if anybody knows any projects of mine, Giphy, I'm a big fan of Giphy. I have random things though. So all right. So this is actually supposed to be success. Like I did the keyword success. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but there's that. And then so you can view the tweet. So there you go, a group of people sitting at a table in a room. Accurate or not. So, all right, so that went well, so we can continue. Oh, thank you. We really gonna have to appreciate it. All right, so let's break it down. So I went to Instagram, got my latest post. Then I ran that through Microsoft's Azure Computer Vision and Analysis, and then I posted to Twitter. So getting the last post. You'd think I would just be able to use the Instagram API, right? Like it'd just be simple. Actually, this is from their developer docs. To continuously improve Instagram's users' privacy and security, we are accelerating the deprecation of Instagram's API platform, making the following changes effective immediately. Basically, they're cutting it out. Now, they have the Instagram Graph API that you can use, but you have to have a business account for that. And they're like, oh, if you want to keep using it, then you can go back to the developer docs, which is back here. So it's like a weird circle of just failure. So my hopes deleted. All right, but never fear, because Puppeteer is here. Now, what exactly is Puppeteer? Puppeteer is a node library which provides a high-level API to control headless Chrome or Chromium over the DevTools protocol. I'll make sense later. It can also be configured to use full non-headless Chrome or Chromium. So some of the things that you can do with it is you can create screenshots and PDFs of websites. You can generate pre-rendered content. So if you wanted to get into server-side rendering, this can help you out. You can also use it for automated testing. You can capture a timeline trace, and you can also test Chrome extensions. So basically, anything that's done manually in Chrome, you can do through Puppeteer. So I'm going to show some code for that. Right here. Oh, did that come out? Can anybody see that? Or should I make that bigger? Make it bigger. All right. It was bigger before, but then this thing, I don't know what happened. So let me. That's not doing anything. Oh, here you go. Bigger. Bigger. One more. Oh, okay. Apparently it takes some time. All right. So Everything starts off here. You see I make a request, and it goes through, and I'm launching Puppeteer here. And then I'm setting a headless false so that you guys can actually see it pop up and do what it does. And I'll talk about this other stuff, these flags later. So what's happening here is that I'm waiting for the browser, which is the actual Puppeteer instance. I'm waiting for it to launch like a new page. And then I pass in my user account. So it goes to the user account, and then it waits until there's like no more network activity, so that means everything is loaded. And then from there, I evaluate the page. And it's as simple as just using query selectors to find my latest post. So that's what this is, this query selector, if anybody's curious. And then what I do is that I take that link, and then I go to it. And then I, again, wait until everything is loaded. And then I set some headers for response. And now there's different different post types in Instagram. So there's like the video, there's the image, there's the one where you put a bunch of them together. And then if you tag it with people, that does a whole nother thing. So that's what, is it a single image with tags? Is it a multi-post, or is it a video? And then from there, I just send back the response. All right, so enough of the code. Let's see it in action. So I just spun up like a local server so you guys can see it. So again, here is the URL with my username there. Oh, you probably can't see that. Oh. Well, it doesn't matter because it's going to pop up something anyway. So, all right. So it's going to go real quick. So there's Puppeteer opening up Chrome. It is going to my Instagram page. It's finding the latest one. There it is, and then it posted it. And it returns back a JSON of the type, the media, and the URL. Cool. All right, so now that's all great, but where do you host, your new fangled Puppeteer? Has anybody ever heard of Firebase? Raise your hands. Firebase is the greatest thing ever. If you have not used it, it's great. Every time I go there, I'm just amazement. You can do hosting. I use it for hosting. They have real-time databases, 2 types. You can use it if you make like actual native apps. They have like crash analytics. You can do targeting. You can send like messages. It's pretty amazing. But what we're talking about today are cloud functions for Firebase. And with that, what it is cloud functions are single-purpose JavaScript functions that are executed in a secure, managed Node.js environment. They are only executed when a specific event being watched is emitted. All right, so basically you get a Node.js server that you can do what you want with. And it comes with listeners that Firebase, like let's say somebody signs up to your site. And so now they're added to one of your databases. From there, your cloud function can listen for that and then send them a thank you email, things like that. So what we're using it for, so go back to the code. So now the great thing was that with Puppeteer, you could always like deploy it to a service like Docker, but it wasn't until recently that cloud functions for Firebase, you can put Node 8 on there now. Before it was like Node 6. But now since you can put Node 8 on there, you can actually use it with Puppeteer. So there's a couple of things that you need to know about. You need like a 1 gigabyte worth of memory because Puppeteer takes a lot because it's actually Chrome, a headless Chrome that's running in your browser, so it takes some memory. And then here are some tags that you kind of need, some flags that you need to set so that it'll work properly. And that's pretty much it for that. So that's cool. All right, so that was all the Google stuff. Now for the non-Google stuff, I'm just going to go through this quickly because this is the Google Developers Group. So again, I use Microsoft Azure because I know Google has a Cloud Vision API, but the thing is with the Microsoft Azure Cloud Vision API, it gives you, can you see that? So when you give it a picture, it actually gives you captions. Can you see that, or should I make that larger? So as you can see, it says that it thinks that it's Satya Nadella wearing a suit and tie. I mean, there's no tie, but it's close. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty close. And then for the Twitter, you have various node packages, so you can use those, or the Twitter API is pretty good, so you can always use that. Like it's just a set of calls to some endpoints in certain order, and that's pretty much it. But you can find node packages that abstract all away and makes it pretty simple. And let's see. Cool. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. And yeah, if you want to reach out to me, my email, hey@dwayne.io, Twitter, dwayne.io, and Instagram, dwayne.io. And then I want to show you guys, like, because it also works for video. So just make like a bunch of noise when I take this video. It makes me feel better, and we'll have one final demo. All right, so video. Cool. So how did it go? How do you guys think? It was good? Awesome. Oh, I'm gonna get so many followers from this. That's awesome. Thank you. All right, so I'm going to post this. So I mean, if you guys have any questions while I post this, and then you can just follow me on Twitter to see what it thinks you guys did. So cool. So any questions? Yes.
When you look at Azure versus Google, did you look
So how do you? Oh, sorry, this is super loud. My bad.
did you look to see if the pricing is any different for Azure versus Google? Are they like comparable?
I believe they're comparable, but I don't use it enough to get charged.
So you're on the free tier.
Yeah, I'm saying yeah. The only thing I really pay for is Firebase, because Firebase is amazing. And if you want to go and reach like an external API, you kind of have to up the plan, and it's still pay as you go, so it's still kind of free if you don't use it a lot. So that's pretty cool. Yes.
So, good question on Uptier. I saw some headlines saying that you can use Uptier for test automation.
Yes.
Do you have much experience in that, like in terms of strategies or patterns or things that you do not do?
Me personally, no, but they have a lot of different tutorials and things that you can follow. So you can do a lot of like automated testing and like UI testing. So if you want to kind of see how your design pulls up in different sizes, because you can change the size, you can do a lot of different things. So anything that you could do like with dev tools, you can pretty much run through Puppeteer.
Right. And you can also maybe take snapshots of different browser state too, like
Yes.
when we ran the happy case of sign up form,
Mm-hmm.
this is what it looked like.
Yeah. Yep, because you can do key inputs and things, and so you can. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar with Selenium. It's something similar to Selenium, except it's just exclusively like the latest version of Chrome. So you get all the goodness of Chrome. So, yeah. I was on time. That was pretty good. I wanted to be quick, so I didn't want to take too much time. So. Oh yeah, my bad. Hold on, my fault. I got caught up. Let me see. Oh wait a minute. It came out sideways. Wait, no, wait. Give me a second. I'll fix this. Hold on. Yeah, it came out weird. Hold on. Oh no. Cool if I do a do-over because it came out. It didn't. So hold on. Sorry. All right, I'm still new at this. All right, let's make sure. Okay, cool. All right, so how did it go? You guys are awesome. Thank you. All right. Hopefully that one came out all right. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Cool. All right. So, okay. You know what? Let me do it on here because I did something special for. Do I have time? Well, I'm good on time.
You're right.
Okay. Cool. All right. I talk really quick, so let me know if I need to slow down. I talk really fast.
One more time, we'll time you.
No, I'm cool. It worked this time. I'm not tempting fate again. All right. So let me post it here. All right, cool. Yes, that one worked. Great. All right. The cover. Cool. Great. Next. Oh, okay. So hashtag Orlando Cloud next. All right, and then thank you. Dev first. FL. Cool. And after the presentation. Cool. So, I mean, have you guys heard of like Puppeteer before, or were you familiar with it and things and Firebase and stuff? If you weren't, are you interested now? I mean, is it cool now? It's cool? All right, thank you. I just want to make sure that it wasn't a waste of your time. Oh, Firebase is the greatest thing ever. You really should. I'm not going to, yeah. I cannot get enough of Firebase. It's amazing. Especially because I do a lot of front end. So it allows me to kind of dabble in the back end without actually really dabbling in the back end. Because I don't know Java or Spring or anything. I'm cool. No JS is as far as I go. All right, so yeah, if you guys want to see it. All right, so we're going to, so just again. And so this is loading. This is the search term I use for Giphy. It says loading. I'm not sure what that means, but so it's going through, and it takes a little bit longer because it's using like like there's the term serverless, so it has to spin up the server because it's not always running, which would help save the money. And so for video posts, let's say if I didn't want to post a video, I have an actual thumbnail that I could post the image if I wanted to. So we're going to post the video, and then you can play it. Go. So yeah, there's that, and then I'm gonna tweet it. And so this is magic. This is the term I use for that one. So sometimes I'll get like Orlando Magic, which is cool, I guess. But then, oh, cool, and then success. And then I can view the tweet. And let's see what it says. A group of people sitting at a table in a room. At least it's consistent. And then the video will load. But what's crazy is, like, it recognizes famous people. And so anybody know who Killer Mike is? All right, so it was Killer Mike and Bernie Sanders sitting on a bench. And that is literally what it said. Killer Mike and Bernie Sanders sitting on a bench. It's kind of amazing. So, yeah, cool. So that's it. Thank you.